Tristan, you guys have just kept going, and obviously Cotrez continues to put up amazing numbers. Josh is having a phenomenal year at quarterback, but we all know it starts up front with offensive line. And you and your guys up there have been phenomenal, probably the unsung heroes of this undefeated Gilbert football team. Tell me a little bit about the offensive line, what y'all's philosophy is, and what is it that makes y'all so good.
We try to go out there and do the best we can do. We're like we've been playing together since middle school, so it's been like a really tight brotherhood there for us. And we just go out there and try to block the best we do, and just our assignments to just do our job basically.
How cool is it when you guys are out there and you open up a hole, you do what you're supposed to do, you do what you're coached to do, and then you have a guy like Cotrez that maybe turns what could have been maybe a 5-yard gain into a 60-yard touchdown run. That makes it even more fun to do, doesn't it?
Oh yes, sir. It's cool to see like you're blocking, and you just look there and he's gone. You see him, he just cuts off, like breaks like 3 tackles, and then bang. It makes my job a lot easier and makes us look pretty good. So.
Do you have it? Is it bother you at all that obviously offensive linemen, doesn't matter where you play, usually don't get a lot of attention, but I know that you guys know how important you are and your coaches do, but you ever think like, wow, can't we ever get any shout out or anything like that? Or
no, so it doesn't really bother me. I know like playing that position, you don't get a lot of publicity or anything like that, so it's just go out there and do my job every day.
But the ones that know that that's where the game's won, right?
Yeah, right.
And it doesn't hurt to have a Cotrez Cook behind you either, running like that. As far as this team overall, 8-0, up to number 3, I think, in the media poll this week in the state, and have suddenly become one of the co-favorites to be, certainly if we were making the odds, you guys would be right at the top of a couple of other programs as far as the favorites right now to win a 3A state championship, which is pretty amazing. What's it been like to go from a school that nobody even gave a second thought to being kind of the maybe the biggest story in the whole state with high school football this fall?
It's been really amazing. It was kind of disappointing my junior and sophomore year, of course, especially last year, being that 2-8 team. But just coming in my senior year and having like great coaches, like all of like Coach Lee Part and my offensive line coach, Coach Oz, and then the defensive coaches are great, and everybody's just great. And just to show that, that they didn't have to give up on us, like we had the talent the entire time. We just needed the coaching, and they brought that. It's been really great.
How neat has it been just to be a student and a player while you're a student around school? I mean, obviously, you guys, I'm sure, are getting a lot of positive attention.
Yes, sir. A lot of people come up to me in the hallway and talk to me, or even the teacher's like, "Hey, good job, good job Friday." So
yeah,
really cool.
It's a great feeling, isn't it?
Yeah, sir.
Well, you got Pillion coming up on Friday, and I think the biggest story there is that obviously they've got nothing to lose, and it can make their entire season, and it would probably be the biggest story in high school football of the season so far if they were able to walk out with a victory. So I'm sure you guys are aware of that and are preparing for them just like you would a state championship game.
Yes, sir. We just go out there and put a practice in, and work on our assignments. The big thing this week is just to stay on our assignments and do everything right like we usually would.
All right, keep up the good work, my friend, and you are the CC's Pizza Gilbert Boys Player of the Week. Well deserved. A great job, not just last Friday in your big win over Edisto, but you've been doing it all season long, and Coach Lee Part was raving to me about the job that you and your fellow linemen have done for this team. So keep up the good work, and go get them on Friday.